Hey y'all, and welcome back. So I figured out what the fuck the game wanted me to do. It's not speak to, it's seek out. So yeah, I'm outside the pharmacy that I needed to go to, and you need to do this before you go down the manhole. Well, it's time to figure out a way to get inside.
No telling what kind of freaks are coming out of there.
Gotta want to open that. Can I get on top of it? I can. Wow. Motherfucker. Oh, that didn't work. Pop. Well, as long as they don't go hostile, it's fine.
Hey, are you alright?
Come on outside. You know you want to. Don't like that went hostile. Alright, reload. See you in a fucking minute. Alright, just about done loading. Okay. Let's try this. Fuck. And that'll solve that problem. Bitch. Alright.
We
So
have no business together. Put your gun away first. We have... What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
your mom's dangerous.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Mishka. Ring a bell?
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
I could just knock you out and get it myself.
I'm asking for your help. Daria's missing. She's gotten herself mixed up in these harvester killings.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't see what that has to do with me. Or with you, for that matter.
Before going after her, I want to make sure I have all the information I need. I read the email you sent her. You seemed very concerned. Something about a neural surgery you performed. Why was it so important for her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, big tech corporation. You know it?
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project, the cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
And how exactly did you make them better people?
How exactly did you make people better?
We found a way to isolate specific character traits. The idea was to use neural implants with imprints of desirable traits from select individuals and insert them into others who were, how should I say, less gifted. Take a man like yourself, for example. Could have given you a sense of humor.
I'm funny enough as it is. Now how about you tell me what went wrong? Something obviously did.
We were trying to help people.
It's warm
Imagine
and
what
shit
it would
in
mean
here.
if we
Turn on my
succeeded.
fan.
Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does.
That's
The
better.
only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her?
Daria is beyond help. You're wasting your time.
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure. And you can quit stalling, because I'm not going anywhere until I get the answers I need.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given, was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people. You may choose to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look. We obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know,
What, kill her?
that would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you. Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence, Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do. She must be held accountable.
Maybe, but I still think you're hiding something.
Look, I'm the only one who can analyze the data and find out exactly what went wrong. To make sure this never happens again. Please, you must agree to incapacitate Daria and remove the chip. Bring it back to me, and I promise, you will be compensated.
We'll see.
You don't mind if I go poking around in your basement, do you? Oh, attic, do you? Don't like the look of that. Yeah, let's make a save. Damn it. Weird how some menus in this game will let you press exit to get out of it, while others will bring you to the pause menu. Might as well get that fortifying right away.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
On the stop worm. Get that capturing, get that capturing. I should have enough time on both. Maybe. No, what? Just in case. Overclock. Yeah, I wouldn't have
Access
had enough
granted.
time. I exchanged an overclock software for an overclock software. Yeah, that works. Credit chip. Alright, Mr. Doctor. Let's see what you be hiding.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I'm not gonna be able to get down there.
Access granted.
The only thing that shocks old Laz here about it is that it didn't happen 5 years earlier. What took them so long? Prague was a cyborg brothel for years. As soon as the Czech government started offering tax breaks to augmented laborers,
Interesting.
the Illuminati drew a giant flaming red target right in the city's...
So he's being sold down the ship, as it were. And even more interesting, he was hiding something about an override. Hey, Mr. Doctor Man! You've been lying to me.
What do you want from me now?
I know there's a keyword that can shut down the chip. I read about it in your notes. Why would you try to keep that from me?
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svobodka's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this. We all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her.
Great. One more thing. Don't lie to me again, or I'll pull out the real ammo.
We have no business.
They probably guarding that station pretty damn well, so let's just run back to this station where I've already cleared it out. I will go on and see y'all once I get back down there. See you soon. Alright, welcome back, y'all. I'm back down here where our little lady of psychopathy be waiting for us.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
So where is he?
He's everywhere. Can you not feel his presence? Are you not scared?
Why did he bring you here? What does he want?
He's using me to get to you. He thinks that by removing your augmentations, he can make you whole again. Quickly, come closer. Help me to get out, and then deal with him. Please, I beg you.
So, if you hit question, it'll just go down the same route that you had where you gotta kill or knock her out. Let's confront.
You can drop the act, Daria. I know what's going on here. I know there's no one else out there. I ran into an old friend of yours. The name Cipra mean anything to you?
You mean Dr. Cipra? Ugh. Where did you dig him up?
He's worried about you.
He's worried about himself. He's worried about Taiyong Medical. They're willing to kill to cover things up, to preserve their precious image. Their reasons are savage compared to mine.
I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cipra's surgery. Made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own. But it's not too late.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cipra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you.
Ad hominem.
Ad hominem 2026.
What did you do? Is that how machines pray?
Listen to me. The neural chip that Dr. Cipra installed in you is in the process of shutting down. Try to focus. This version of you that's been hurting people, I don't believe that was really you.
Then you don't know me very well. Why? Why should this change anything? The procedure gave me access to memory banks that weren't my own. The choice to draw on those memories was mine alone. You can't take them from me.
The shutdown process may take some time. There may be lingering effects, but that doesn't mean it's too late to help you.
You really believe that, don't you? All right. Prove it. Approach me. Come closer. Save me from all those horrible things Dr. Cipra did. There's nothing to be scared of, right? Surely whatever trace of the harvester was inside me is gone now that you've said the magic words.
I mean, I preach what I
don't really
follow
believe
what I
you're the one
preach.
killing people. Not willfully. Whatever you've become is a product of Dr. Cipra's experiment. That experiment is over now. The override phrase should have disabled the chip.
Stay away from me. Deep down, you wanted this all along, didn't you? You ignored the facts because you wanted to be saved.
I came here to help you.
You're the one who needs help. Don't you understand that? I can make you human again. I have to make you human again. It's not too late. You need not die, a machine.
And no matter what, you're still gonna have to fight her, but doing it this way gets you, other stuff. Mostly more dialogue. Let's go on and get my... let's fucking hotbar this shit so I can just quick swap and not have to keep going through, inventory to, change it. Alright. Grenade. Where'd you go? There. Well, with that down, get up here. That's a much better hiding spot. As she is over there, I can already see her. Yeah, I see you. And knockout. So we got a bunch of stuff that we can get from her, the neural chip, the pocket secretary, etc., etc. Taking your, I guess I'm not taking your revolver. I think these are explosives, by the way, so be careful. And I guess while I'm here, I might as well go on and hackify up some stuff. We want to take a look at this stuff real quick, though. Yeah, in order to be able to go talk to that dude, I did have to reload a save, actually fairly far back. I got 10 praxis. God, I wish I could get this in this. And the sneak program.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay. And yeah, that when you beat her, that auto turns the stuff off. I'll come back for you later.
It all makes sense now. Lingering by the crime scene, creeping around Daria's apartment. I should have seen it sooner.
This isn't what you think, Montag.
You killed her because she figured out who you really are.
Okay,
Daria's
one, she's
unconscious.
not.
She'll
Yeah.
be fine. Your real problem is going to be figuring out what to do with her when she wakes up.
I made the mistake of letting you in on this case, of giving you access to her. No more lies. Are you going to confess to what you are or not?
I mean, no. But you should really look at this chip, Daria, and the medical group that installed it on her.
This neural chip I removed contains all the answers you need. Daria had it installed as part of a Tai Young medical experiment 2 years ago.
An experiment? What kind of experiment?
Tai Young was farming neural code from incarcerated volunteers. This chip she had installed was called a confidence package. It was supposed to, I don't know, help her get up in the morning, help her communicate better. But obviously it affected a lot more than that.
You're trying to confuse me. You just want me to let you go.
I'm giving you the only piece of evidence that can make any sense out of what's been happening. All the information is there. You'll find that Daria was part of this experiment. You'll find that the neural code in this chip traces back to the original harvester. There's a former Tai Young employee in town named Nicholas Cipra. Press him on it. He'll fill in the blanks.
And in exchange for this evidence, you get to walk out of here like nothing happened.
That's the idea.
Right. If what you're saying is true, and this does all lead back to Tai Young,
Then you're gonna have your hands full. Assuming you want to keep digging into this.
I don't. But I think I have no choice. This damn case has been like dead skin. I can't stop scratching. I suppose I have you to thank for that.
Yeah, I'm not giving it to the doctor. We'll see y'all next time. Cheers.